Welcome to Security Brief Nigeria. Please, if you are new here, kindly subscribe to our channel. The headlines: Court clears DSS in ISWAP suspect killing case, raises bar for human rights claim. The Federal High Court ruling that exonerated the Department of State Security Service (DSS) over the alleged detention and killing of Yusuf Lukman Omeiza, an accused ISWAP leader in Kogi State, underscores the growing tension between national security operation and human rights accountability in Nigeria's counter-terrorism war. Justice Musa Liman's decision was not a blanket endorsement of security agencies, but rather a judicial affirmation that allegations, especially those involving grave claims such as extrajudicial killing, must be supported by concrete evidence. Why the court ruled in favor of DSS? At the heart of the case was the plaintiff's inability to establish proof that Omeiza was killed by DSS after his arrest in 2015. The court found that the sole witness relied heavily on assumptions rather than direct knowledge, eyewitness testimony, or documentary proof. The absence of a death certificate, medical report, coroner's testimony, or police affirmation or confirmation of death prove fatal to the plaintiff claims. Under Nigerian law, particularly the Evidence Act, hearsay cannot form the basis for such a serious allegation. So there's no hearsay. Note that point. By contrast, the DSS produced documentary evidence showing the suspect was transferred to another security facility, a claim corroborated by record from the National Human Rights Commission (NHRC). Let's look at the implication for human rights litigation. This judgment sent a strong signal to right activists and families seeking justice. Emotional stress and suspicious, no matter how genuine, are sufficient without verifiable evidence. While the court acknowledged the trauma suffered by families of terror suspects who disappeared into the security system, it made clear that court cannot substitute sympathy for proof. However, the ruling also exposes a deeper institutional problem: poor interagency transparency. When suspects are transferred between security agencies without public traceable record, families are left in dark, fueling mistrust and speculation. Let's look at the national security first: civil liberties. Omeiza was not an ordinary suspect. He was accused of leading ISWAP operation in Kogi, linked to deadly bank robberies and attacks that killed police officers and looted millions in public funds. This context likely influenced the court caution approach. As Nigeria continues to battle insurgency, banditry, and terror financing networks, courts are increasingly reluctant to weaken security agencies with ruling based on unproven allegations, especially in terrorism-related cases. Still, critics urge that such outcome risks emboldening our security agencies. Useless, clear custody and accountability framework are enforced. Why the damages award matters. Interestingly, the court went further to award 300,000 naira in damage in favor of the defendant, a rare outcome that reinforces the judge's views that the case lacked merit. This award served as a deterrent against speculative litigation and highlight the judiciary's efforts to protect institutions from costly evidence-free claims. Let's rush and look at the bigger picture. The ruling highlights three critical issues. One, the evidentiary burden in right cases involving security agencies is extremely high. Families of terror suspects face significant obstacles in accessing information. So, Nigeria's counter-terrorism framework still lack transparency safeguards. Until clearer detention tracking systems are institutionalized. Institutionalized, yes. If we don't legalize it and being enacted or implemented in our constitution, yes, similar cases will continue to arise, often ending not with truth, but with legal technicalities. In conclusion, I can say in my bottom line that the DSS victory in court strengthens the legal shield around Nigeria's security agencies, but it does not close the debates on accountability. The judgment reinforces the rule of law while exposing systemic gaps that allow suspects and mistrust to thrive. In the fight against terrorism, security must not eclipse justice, but justice must also be anchored in evidence. That's my own view of point. Because if we want to say let's stress it, and it's related to all these terrorist issues, so it'll be difficult for the court to give an accurate verdict. And transferring somebody from custody A to custody B is another problem. There is no transparency of how the movement was carried out. All right, that's my own opinion concerning this very analysis. Please help us, please do us a massive favor by subscribing to our channel. Please, by doing so, you are encouraging our channel to grow. And in return, you'll be receiving our news notification day by day. If you have any opinion concerning this analysis, please drop your opinion in the comment section and we'll do well to reply. And if you find this video interesting, please share this video, like this video. Lastly, subscribe and comment. See you in our next video. Bye for now.